Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunjavari Vasyachari Satarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavari Pastyatya Satarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavari Pasyachari Satarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavari Pastyatya Satarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
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 Bando Moi Savadana Mate
Bando Mohi Savadana Mate
Jahara Prasare Ba Ebava Turiya Ja
Jahara Prasade Ba तोरिया जाए
कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जाते
कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जाते
कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जाते
कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जाते
श्री गुरु मुख पद्मा
गौरिया सुरुमुखा पद्मावक्या सतत कोरिया क्या
अर्णा कोरियो माने आशा
अरना कोरियो माने आशा
अर्णा कोरियो माने आशा
अरना कोरियो माने आशा
श्री गुरु चरणे रते ऐसे उत्तम गति
श्री गुरु चरणे रते ऐसे उत्तम गति
जे प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा
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 चक्रदान दिलो रे जम्बे जम्बे प्रभु से
चक्रदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
चक्रदान दिलो रे जम्बे जम्बे प्रभु से
चक्रदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
दिव्य ज्ञान हेरे प्रकाशितो
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो
प्रेम भक्ति ज्योति अविंजने अशजति
प्रेम भक्ति जाहोते हर्वे आवे न सजते
प्रेम भक्ति ज्योति अविंजने अशजति
प्रेम भक्ति जाहोते हर्वे आवे न सजते
वेद ज्ञान हेरे प्रकाशितो
वेद ज्ञान जहर चरितो
वेद ज्ञान हेरे प्रकाशितो
वेद ज्ञान जहर चरितो
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आराम जनर बंधु
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदाम जनर बंधु
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आराम जनर बंधु
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदाम जनर बंधु
लोकेनाथ जीवाना
लोकेनाथ लोकेर जीवाना
लोकेनाथ जीवाना
लोकेनाथ लोकेर जीवाना
हा प्रभु कोर दोय दिलो मोरी परचय
आह प्रभु कोर दोय देव मोरे परचय
हा प्रभु कोर दोय दिलो मोरी परचय
आह प्रभु कोर दोय देव मोरे परचय
एबे जादु त्रिभुवना
एबे गांगो त्रिभुवना
एबे जादु त्रिभुवना
एबे गांगो त्रिभुवना
लीला प्रभुपाद पतित भवना
प्रभुपाद पतित भवना
जय प्रभुपरा Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 𝑳𝒐𝒗𝒆 𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒕 Vishnu Bhakti Paradevi Sattvachaye Namo Namaha. Shri 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 𝑳𝒐𝒗𝒆 Vishnu Bhakti Paradevi Sattvachaye Namo Namaha. Shri 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 Vishnu Bhakti Paradevi Sattvachaye Namo Namaha. Shrimati Tulsi Maharani ki Namo Namaha. Tulasi Krishna Preyasi Namo Namaha.
Tulasi Krishna Preyasi
Shri Krishna Preyasi Namo Namaha
Tulasi Krishna Preyasi Namo Namaha
Radha Krishna Seva Pavo Abhilasi
Radha Krishna Seva Pavo Avilasi
Ye Tumara Sharanaloy Tara Vacha Purna Hoy
Ye Tumara Sharnala Tara Vancha Purna
Kripa Kori Koro Tare Vrindavana Vasi
Kripa Kori Karo Tare Vrindavana Vasi
Mora Abhilas Vilas Konja Diyavas
Yaviras Kanjari Avas
Nayane Hirmo Sada Yugalaru Parasi
Nayane Ivasara Yugalaru Parasi
Nivedanadara Sakiranugata Koro
Nivedanadara Sakiranugata Koro
Sevadikara Diye Koro Nidradasi
Hari Karadiye Koroni Jarasi
Dina Krishna Dasi ko Namora hoy
Dina Krishna Dasi ko Namora hoy
Shri Radha Govinda Preme Sadaye Nabasi
Shri Radha Govind Premi Saraye Nava
Hare Krishna.
Shri Radha Govinda Preme Sadaye Nabasi
Shri Radha Govinda Premi Saraye Nava
Yani Kani Chapapani Brahmachadikani Cha Tani Tani Pranashante Pradakshina Pade Pade
Yani Kani Kapapani Brahmachari Kani Cha Tani Tani Pranakshante Prarakshana Pare Pare
Yani Kani Chapapani Brahmachadikani Cha Tani Tani Pranashante Pradakshina Pade Pade
Yani Kani Kapapani Brahmachari Kani Cha Tani Tani Pranakshante Prarakshana Pare Pare
Yani Kani Chapapani Brahmachadikani Cha Tani Tani Pranashante Pradakshina Pade Pade
Yani Kani Kapapani Brahmachari Kani Cha Tani Tani Pranakshante Prarakshana Pare Pare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Tulsi Maharani
Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Tulsi Maharani Jaya Tulsi Maharani
Jaya Tulsi Devi Jaya Tulsi Devi Jaya Tulsi Devi Jaya Tulsi Devi
Jaya Tulsi Devi Jaya Tulsi Devi Jaya Tulsi Devi Jaya Tulsi
Shri Vrinai Tulsi Devyai 𝒂𝒂𝒚 𝑳𝒐𝒗𝒆 𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒂𝒚 नमो नमः Shri Vrinai Tulsi Devyai 𝒂𝒂𝒚 𝑳𝒐𝒗𝒆 namo namaha Shri Vrinai Tulsi Devyai 𝒂𝒂𝒚 ∫ namo namaha Srimati Tulsi Maharani ki
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Hare Krishna. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvasesha Shunyavadi પશ્ચાચારે સતારીને
શૂન્યવારી પસ્તતારે સતારીને
નમસ્તે સરસ્વતી દેવી ગૌરવાણી પ્રચારિણે નિર્વિશેષાશૂન્યવારી પશ્ચાચારે સતારીને
નમસ્તે સરસ્વતી દેવી ગૌરવાણી પ્રચારિણે વિશેષાશૂન્યવારી પસ્તતારે સતારીને
શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ચૈતન્ય પ્રભુ નિત્યાનંદ શ્રી અદ્વૈત ગદાધર શ્રીવાસાદિ ગૌરભક્તવૃંદ
શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ચૈતન્ય પ્રભુ નિત્યાનંદ શ્રી અદ્વૈત ગદાધર શ્રીવાસાદિ ગૌરભક્તવૃંદ
શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ચૈતન્ય પ્રભુ નિત્યાનંદ શ્રી અદ્વૈત ગદાધર શ્રીવાસાદિ ગૌરભક્તવૃંદ
શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ચૈતન્ય પ્રભુ નિત્યાનંદ શ્રી અદ્વૈત ગદાધર શ્રીવાસાદિ ગૌરભક્તવૃંદ
શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ચૈતન્ય પ્રભુ નિત્યાનંદ શ્રી અદ્વૈત ગદાધર શ્રીવાસાદિ ગૌરભક્તવૃંદ
શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ચૈતન્ય પ્રભુ નિત્યાનંદ શ્રી અદ્વૈત ગદાધર શ્રીવાસાદિ ગૌરભક્તવૃંદ
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So this is the month of Kartik, the month of Damodar, and in this month usually there is parikram in the entire month in Vrindavan, where they visit all those places of pastimes of Krishna and the gopis, and we meditate on Krishna and the gopis, Srimati Radharani and their pastimes. We visit the different places and the groves, Radhakund, Shyamakund, Giriraj, Govardhan. We visit, those places where Krishna would tease the gopis, and we try to meditate. This benefit is so much in this month. So this bhajan that I'm going to sing is describing the beautiful dress of Srimati Radharani and Krishna. So you just imagine them sitting in one of the beautiful groves of Vrindavan on a jewel throne, and the gopis are serving them. So they are describing this vision so that you bring them with you in your heart. I'll read the translation. The bhajan is called Jai Radha 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚. 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 means Krishna, the one who lifts the Govardhan hill. So the translation is, all glories to Srimati Radharani and 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚. He is the son of Nanda Maharaj. She is the darling of Maharaj Vrishabhanu. He wears a peacock feather in his crown, and a shining flute is placed on his lips. Her long braids appear brilliant, and she has a gentle smile on her face. Wearing a garland of forest flowers, his neck is splendorous. Wearing a shimmering pearl necklace, her neck is splendorous. His yellow garments enchant the minds of everyone within the universe. Her blue garments display a brilliant effulgence. Jewel ankle bells resound on their reddish lotus feet. The mind of Krishnadas, who is a singer, is illuminated by their splendorous presence. Jai Radha 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚.
Jaya Radha 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚.
Jai Radha 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚.
Jaya Radha 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚.
Shri Nandanandana Vrishabhanu Dulare.
Shri Nandanandana Vrishabhanu Dulare.
Shri Nandanandana Vrishabhanu Dulare.
Shri Nandanandana Vrishabhanu Dulare.
Vrishabhanu Dulare Radhe. Vrishabhanu Dulare.
Vrishabhanu Radhe Radhe Vrishabhanu Dulare.
Vrishabhanu Dulare Radhe. Vrishabhanu Dulare.
Vrishabhanu mani majira boye.
Shri Krishna das tahi mana baure.
Shri Krishna dasai manava.
Shri Krishna das tahi mana baure.
Shri Krishna dasai manava.
Jai Radha Girivardhari.
Radha Girivaradhari.
Jai Radha Girivardhari.
Jaya Radha Girivaradhari.
Jai Radha Girivardhari.
Jaya
Radha
Girivaradhari.
Jai Radha Girivardhari.
Jaya Radha Girivaradhari.
Hare Krishna. So the next bhajan we're doing is Antaramandir Jago Jago. So the translation goes as follows. Please arise in the temple of my heart, O Madhava, O Krishna, O Gopal. Please arise, glowing radiantly in my heart, like the new sunrise, O beautiful one, O darling Giridhari Lal. Tears are pouring from my eyes like a monsoon cloudburst. Please arise, O youthful Kishore, O dark Shamal, O most beloved of Srimati Radharani. Please arise in my heart. Please arise, O maintainer of the cowherds. O darling of Yashoda, come. Please come, O butter thief, O lord of my life. Please come, O youthful boy, bringing Radha along at your left, in the abode of Raja, within my heart. Please come, O protector of Raja. Antaramandire Jago Jago Madhava Krishna Gopal.
Antaramandire Jago Jago Madhava Krishna
Antaramandira Jago Jago Madhava Krishna Gopal.
Antaramandire Jago Jago Madhava Krishna Gopal.
Navarunashama Jago Hridaye Mama. Navarunashama Jago Hridaye Mama. Sundara Giridhari Lal Madhava Krishna Gopal. Sundara Giridhari Sundara Giridhari Lal Madhava Krishna Gopal. Antara mandire jago jago Madhava Krishna Gopal. Antara mandire jago jago Madhava Krishna Gopal. Nayane gunai betari bado. Nayane gunai betari bado. Jago jago tumi Keshwar Shama. Jago jago tumi Keshwar Shama. Shri Radha Priya tuma jago hridaye mama. Shri Radha Priya tum jago hridaye mama. Jago he Goshiraka Madhava Krishna Gopal. He Goshiraka Jago he Goshiraka Madhava Krishna Gopal. Antara mandire jago jago Madhava Krishna Gopal. Antara mandire jago jago Madhava Krishna Gopal. Yashura Dulal Isho Isho Nanicho. Yashura Dulal Isho Isho Nanicho. Prane Devata Isho He Kisho. Prane Devata Isho He Kisho. Loe Radha Bame Hri Vrajadame. Loe Radha Bame Hri Vrajadame. Isho He Vrajraka Madhava Krishna Gopal. Isho He Vrajraka. Isho He Vrajraka Madhava Krishna Gopal. Antara mandire jago jago Madhava Krishna Gopal. Antara mandire jago jago Madhava Krishna Gopal. Madhava Krishna Gopal, 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 Madhava Krishna Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari,
Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari,
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari,
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari,
Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana,
Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana,
Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana,
Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana,
Yamuna Tira Vanachari,
Yamuna Tira Vanachari,
Yamuna Tira Vanachari,
Yamuna Tira Vanachari,
Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari,
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe,
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जायमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादे पाश्चात्यदेशतारणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतिषुणं पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा. So today I want to discuss on mercy. So from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and from Chaitanya Charitamrita, especially from Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, I have collected many verses, many verses where what is mercy, everything about mercy, because that is the most important for us. Mercy, to understand what is mercy. Unless we don't understand, because this mercy is the only thing which can take us to the lotus feet of Krishna. But how to achieve it, and what is mercy? Mercy, in Sanskrit it is called as kripa. Kripa. So let us try to understand what mercy is in this today's lecture. So one day what happened in Chaitanya Leela, as you know that there is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu and Gadadhar. So Gadadhar is said to be Radharani, of course. And Gadadhar Pandit, once he goes to Chhattagram. Now it is in Bangladesh, it is called as Chittagong. How many of you heard about the town Chittagong? So that time it was named Chhattagram. Gram means a village. So there was a very great devotee called Pundarik Vidyanidhi. His name was Pundarik Vidyanidhi. And he was a big zamindar. He owned a lot of lands there, and he was a very rich person. But beside that, he was a very great devotee. So when Gadadhar Pandit and Mukunda, they were both associates of Chaitanya. Mukunda also, he used to sing so wonderful. Every time when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted kirtan, he would say Mukunda sing, because his voice was so melodious. And he knew music so beautiful, so he would sing so melodious. And hearing his singing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go in trance. So one day Mukunda and Gadadhar Pandit, they had gone to Chittagong, and that time known as Chhattagram, to meet Pundarik Vidyanidhi. So Mukunda told Gadadhar Pandit that I will today introduce you to a great personality. So they went. But when they entered the house, he was living in the palace, you can say palace. When they entered the palace, Gadadhar Pandit, he saw Pundarik Vidyanidhi wearing very silk robes, silk kurta, and so much of opulence he had. He had, so many rings, golden rings with jewels, because he was a rich person. You can just imagine, old times, how kings or the zamindars, they would dress themselves with jewel and opulent clothes, and he was sitting on a chair and chewing pan. You know what is a pan? In India, it's very popular. Betel nut. They eat it with betel nut. So after lunch, you chew it. It enhances your digestion. So he was sitting, and Gadadhar Pandit is saying, this is devotee. Generally, we think that a devotee should be renounced. He should not, enjoy the material pleasures. So Gadadhar Pandit was having a doubt that how come this person exhibiting so much of opulence? He's a rich person. He looks to be a very attached, materialistic person. So that time, Mukunda, he sings one verse. Aho bakiyam sthanakalakotam 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 𝑳𝒐𝒗𝒆 लेभे गतिम धात्रमुच्छ्रितां ततोऽन्यं कं वा दयालुं शरणं व्रजेम. So he sings this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. So actually this verse is from said by Uddhav. Uddhav was a cousin brother of Krishna, and he would look same. And Uddhav, when he meets Vidura, after the war, Vidura had gone to Himalayas. There he met Uddhav. So, and Uddhav, he mentioned how Krishna is so merciful, dayalum. This word comes, kamva dayalum. So in Sanskrit or in Hindi or other Indian language, dayal. We have one devotee, his name is Dayal. I hope he's here. So Dayal means merciful. Kripalu or Dayalu. So these words refers to. So here Uddhav is saying that how Krishna is merciful, that this Putana, Aho Baki means a witch. She sthanakalakutam, she had smeared poison on her breast, and she came to kill Krishna. He was just few months old. But he was a sadhavi, she was a demon, and she was unfaithful. But Krishna is so merciful that he didn't reject. He knew it was poison, but he sucked that deadly poison, but also sucked her life. But in return, because even if Putana had an evil intention of killing Krishna, but she offered her breast milk like a mother, and Krishna gave her liberation. She became Dhatri. Lebhe gatim Dhatri. So she became the maid servant of Yashoda. He gave her Vatsalya ras, motherly status. So Uddhav is saying how merciful Krishna is. A demoness, a witch who came to kill him, but just he saw good in her, that she offered her breast milk like a mother. So he gave her a position of a mother in the spiritual world. That is the mercy of Krishna. He didn't see anything else. He didn't see that she wanted to kill Krishna. So this is how mercy is described. What is mercy or daya means? You are not at all qualified for the post. You are not at all qualified, but you get that That is called as mercy or a boon. Sometimes I give you a boon. When I was teaching in Swami school, I don't know, this boon word is not so popular in Guyana, right? Hmm? So when I asked the children, what is a boon? And nobody knew what is a boon. I said, this is an English speaking country, but they don't know what is a boon. So then I had to explain that the boon is you are not qualified, but you get that from a higher source. Something which is beyond your imagination, that is a boon. So that boon Putana got. Okay, so this is how, what is the definition of daya or kripa? That, so there are so many other religion, they talk about mercy. Oh, this prophet is merciful, that is merciful because he takes your sin. If you accept him, he will take your sin. But it is limited to, so why he is merciful? Because he takes your sin and he gives you heavenly pleasure. Heavenly pleasure. So that's why they say that he is very merciful. But this Prabodhanand Saraswati says that this, what is the mercy? If somebody receives the mercy of Krishna, Kaivalyam Narkayate, the liberation seems to be like hell. Okay, what is liberation? Liberation is freedom from suffering, cycle of birth and death. Okay. So Kaivalya means you merge in the Brahman, in the effulgence of Krishna. But he says for a devotee, because what happens in the Kaivalya is just you are Om, like you are neutral. There is no birth and death, but you are completely neutral. There is no positive devotional service. If you have studied mathematics, you must be knowing graph. We are now in negative. We are in material world, down. So there is a neutral line. But then there is a positive engagement. So Prabodhanand Saraswati, one of the great acharyas, he says Kaivalyam Narakayate. And Tridasha Pura Akasha Pushpayate, this heaven. So if you see the description of heaven in our scriptures, Vedic scriptures, and also in other scriptures, they say, in other scriptures, they describe the heavens like there are a lot of women, or the Abrahamic heaven are almost similar, where you will have eternal happy life with your family and you will enjoy, okay, with many women, many beautiful women. That is the concept. So of course, in our Vedic tradition also, the heavenly planets like is not exactly what Abrahamic heavens are. Their more description is more of ignorance. So in the heaven, there is a Indra, there is a heavenly king. So there is a enjoyment in the mode of goodness, like music, art, poetry. Okay, not the gross what the Abrahamic religion teach. Oh, you will have unlimited association with the woman, like in the material world. So similar concept they have, but that is not what Vedic scriptures describe. That is not the attraction of a man and a woman like here. It's not like that. In heavens, the women are very beautiful. Of course, they have association, but there is a subtle enjoyment in music, poetry, dance. So this kind, not sexually, which people think of. So that enjoyment is more subtle and more artistic in the mode of goodness. But still, the heavenly planets, even Krishna says, Yamimam pushpitam vacham. Pushpa means flower. And here he is saying, Akasha pushpayate. Just like some cloud, in the cloud, sometimes you see clouds make different size and shape. So, if suppose you see a flower in the sky, you can never see a flower. It's imagination. Okay, they never last. So the heavenly, even if you go to the heavenly planet, you have to come down, because once you finish your karma, then you have to come down. So Prabodhanand Saraswati says that Akasha pushpayate. Durdenteya kala sarpa patali prokthat damstrayate. And the pleasures, sometimes people pray for good, more money in this world or more comforts in this world. So it is like the serpent, like a cobra serpent biting. Okay. So if suppose Krishna gives you mercy and then he asks you, you want liberation? He thinks it's like a hell. Then Krishna says, okay, you want heavenly planets, you want to be Indra, or you want to live in heavens. And he will say, no, I don't want. So, or any prosperity in this world, that is like a biting of a serpent. So what he says, Vishwam Purno Sukhayate Vede Mahendras Chikitayate. So if Krishna offers you the position of the Indra or Brahma, he says they are all like insects. The devotee will say they are like insects. Yat karunya kataksha vaibhavatam tvam gauram evastuma. So he says, but if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, whose mercy is on that person, a karunya kataksha, as I described on Wednesday, kataksha means the side glance. Even if Gaurang Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just look at you with merciful side glance, that is sufficient. A devotee is completely satisfied, and for him all the world is like a dust, is of useless. That is the mercy, karunya. So there are three words we were like kripa, kripalu means dayalu, kripalu, and karunamay. Now we have one devotee. Where is he gone? Karuna Sagar. He was here sitting. Oh, there. I saw him. So Karuna means mercy, and Sagar means ocean. So Krishna is ocean of mercy, and one drop, one molecule is also sufficient. So that is what is we aspire for. Generally we see whole world, some people, especially if you go to Himalayas and in India, in Kumbh Mela, you will find a lot of sadhus, millions of sadhus. If you ask them what is your goal, they will say Kaivalya. We want to merge, we want to become God. But devotee said that is hell. And there are people who go to pilgrimage place. They say, why you traveling so many pilgrimage places? We want to go to heaven. We want to dance with apsaras. But then there are some who wants prosperity in this world. And some want to achieve some post, big post. But one who has received the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna, then everything, all these things are so insignificant. So that is the definition of mercy. So next we will talk about one more verse. This verse is said by Vitrasura. So in the 6th canto, there is a story of Vitrasura and Chitraketu. So Chitraketu became Vitrasura. Asura means a demon. A Chitraketu was a great devotee, but he became a demon in next life. Okay. So how this happened? So Chitraketu was a big, very wonderful king, very devoted king. He was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. But he didn't had a son. So how many how many times he had to marry to get a son? Can you? Some people in this world, suppose they don't have son or with the first wife, maybe they may go for a second wife, right? You know somebody like that? Anybody knows here? If they don't get son from the second wife, then they will go for a third wife. You know anybody? Huh? If you know, okay. Rich people generally do that. And he was a king, Chitraketu was a king of the whole planet that time. So he was very rich. So, but if you don't get a son by third wife, then you go for a fourth. In some religion, 4 is limit. But in Vedic system, there is no limit. Okay, you can marry if you can provide. If you are a Kshatriya, not Brahmin. Okay, Brahmin can also marry, but there is always a limit. We follow Lord Ram, Ekapatni Vrat, in Kali Yuga at least. So how many times he married? Anybody? To get a son. So he married 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, how many? 100? Not sure. 100 too many, na? Or 10,000? 100,000? So he married 10 million times to get a son. He was a king. So he didn't get for first wife, second wife. So he married 10 and still he didn't. So there was, in his karma, there was no son. Okay, even if he married 100 million. So one day, Narad Muni and one another sage, his name I forgot, I don't remember now. So they came. Okay. Angira, correct. Thank you, Sudama Prabhu. So Angira Muni came, and then they said, well, why are so you have 10 million wife, you are king, why your face is so sorrowful? So he said, I don't have a son, so you are great sages, you can do anything, please bless me with a son. So he said, but in your karma there is no son. You may marry 100 million times, you will not get a son. No, he said, I am a king and I have to carry on this lineage. And it will, in the Vedic system, who will perform my Shraddha? Son has to perform. So he said, okay. Angira Muni said, okay, take it. I will bless you. And Angira Muni, they both blessed him that soon you will have a child, son. So what happened? After a few days, the first wife, she begot a son. Okay. And next what will happen? So the king, Chitraketu, he was so much focused on his first wife because she gave the son, right? So she was receiving all the love, and so what will happen then? Other wives will be jealous, neglected. So they became jealous. What is jealous? Jealous. And then they poisoned the child. It's too much. They said it's too much, because of this boy, one boy born, and we are being neglected by this Chitraketu. So they poisoned him and killed the child. Okay. And in fact, Angira Muni had told Chitraketu that you have to name this child Harshashoka. Okay. So they named him Harshashoka. They said, why to name him Harshashoka? He said, because Harsha means he will give you happiness, but in the end he will give you misery. So he said, okay, always, sometimes sons, they don't act according to father, instructions. So but I want a son. He was hell-bent. But then he realized that actually in the beginning when I had a son, I was very happy, but now he died. So again Angira Muni and Narad Muni came to him and he said, "Oh, please help me. I lost my son. Please make him alive again." So he said, "Okay." They made him alive, but then that person started speaking philosophy. He said, "I have taken so many births. This time I had only little time. So now, why are you stopping me from my journey? I have to go." So Chitraketu was enlightened. He said, "My God, what is this?" So he gave up all his kingdom and he became. So, but what happened when he was traveling? Then he saw Mother Parvati sitting on the lap of Lord Shiva. And Shiva is giving lecture on renunciation. Now suppose, I'll just give you an example. Suppose if I'm ordinary person, but if I'm talking about big renunciation, oh, you should be detached, but your wife is sitting beside you on your lap. So you'll be such a fool, You are giving big spiritual knowledge to people, renunciation and big talks, but you are sitting beside and having sense gratification. What is this? This is hypocrisy, isn't it? But then actually Chitraketu knew the position of Shiva. Shiva was giving lecture to thousands of sages who were renounced. But Parvati was sitting on his lap. Okay. So Chitraketu laughed. But actually why he laughed? Because he saw that Shiva is so great that he can give lecture. If somebody of us, ordinary people give, then people will laugh. Will say, "You are a hypocrite. You will not be able to control your senses." But Shiva is so great that he is so renounced, it doesn't make him any difference, even if his wife is sitting on his lap. So he laughed. But Parvati saw Chitraketu laughing and she thought that he's mocking Shiva. So she cursed, "You will become a demon next life." Okay. So then there is another story where Twashta, he wanted to take revenge from Indra because Indra had killed his elder son. So he wanted a son who will kill Indra. But then there was a mispronunciation. There is the verse Indra Shatro Ghruta. Okay. So he said Indra Shatro Ghruta. So the whole meaning changed. And instead of Vritrasur killing Indra, the meaning, that is how subtle, little mispronunciation in Sanskrit completely changed the meaning. So it became that Indra will be killing Vritrasur. So that happened when there was a fight with Indra and Vritrasur. So Vritrasur was killed with the Vajra. Vajra means the thunderbolt, the weapon. But before dying, Vritrasur, because he was a devotee in the past life, he was a Chitraketu. He was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. So this life he was but he was praying to Vishnu. He was chanting and everybody was so surprised that a demon is chanting praise for Lord Vishnu. And one of the prayers he is saying, "Ayushriya kirtim aishwaryam." Ayu means longevity. Shriya means opulence. Aishwaryam, fame. Aisha purusha yaha bhavanti evahi tatkale yanti chorer viprayaha. So at the time of death, so he was dying. So he was telling the people that how you should give up at the time of death, at least at the time of death. You should give up these things. Desire to live long or live opulent. So one should give up. So then when the Supreme Lord award them by his mercy, then if you give up these things, then Supreme Lord will award you mercy. So renunciation attracts the mercy of Krishna. So if you want to attract mercy, you try to at least, try your best. It's very difficult to be completely renounced, but if we try, you don't know when mercy, causeless mercy can come. Okay. So also there is Narad Muni, one verse, he is talking about Krishna's mercy. So we just now said about how Uddhav is describing mercy of Krishna, that he liberated Putana. Then we discussed that how Prabodhanand Saraswati says that if one gets mercy of Krishna, then everything else is useless. And now Vitrashur, he prays that one should give up, then they will attract mercy. So it may not be like sometimes we have to renounce, but sometimes the mercy can come anytime. That is called as causeless mercy. Causeless mercy means you are not at all qualified. There is no cause for the mercy. Generally, we need a cause to give somebody something. But if somebody just gives without any cause, that is causeless mercy. So now, how these people attain Krishna's mercy, Narad Muni is describing. Kama dveshat bhayas sneyat yatha bhakteshwara manaha avesha tad agham jivitam bhavas tad gatim gataha. Kamat means lust. So he is describing Gopya Kamat. So the gopis, they were so lusty for Krishna. It's just an example, but actually they had a pure love, because anything you may lust, when it is to Krishna, then it becomes love. Okay. So Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami says that what is love and what is lust? What is the difference between love and lust? Anything, any attraction to Krishna is love. And anything which is other than Krishna, attraction to other than Krishna, then that is lust. You may be attracted to woman, you may be attracted to money, or you may be attracted to so many things of this world. So anything other than Krishna, it's called as lust. Lust for money, lust for woman. But here we see that Krishna was so attractive, he was so beautiful, that naturally the gopis, the village cowherd girls, when they would see Krishna, they would be so attracted, and they would have they wanted to associate with him, had a lusty desire. But Narad Muni says that they attain liberation, or they attain bhakti because of their lust for Krishna. And bhayat, then he gives that bhayat kamso. So Kamsa was so fearful of Krishna, it is said that when he heard the Akashvani means from the sky, he heard that your sister's Devaki, 8th son, will kill you. All the time he was so fearful. So sometime he had 2 wives. So when the 2 wives would be beside him, he would think Krishna and Balram are beside him, and he would get scared. So whenever he would look in the mirror, he would get scared. He would see Krishna in the mirror. So sometimes some people are scared of ghost. They see nightmare, right? So every time they are thinking of some image. So that was the condition of Kamsa. So whole time, if some god would come with a sword, Krishna has come to kill him. So he had so much fear of Krishna that every time he was thinking of Krishna. But that thinking gave him liberation. Krishna gave him liberation. And then snehad. So affection and devotional service. So Yashoda Mai and Nanda Maharaj, they were so affectionate to Krishna and they attained. And then Yudhishthir and all this. So then Shishupal, Shishupal was also very envious of Krishna, but still they attained out of enmity. And then Narad Muni is saying that you Yudhishthir Pandavas, you also attained Krishna's mercy because of your affection to Krishna. So this is how one can attract Krishna. That is by remembrance. By remembrance one can attract Krishna. But here Prahlad Maharaj describes that how Narsingadev was merciful to him. He's saying, how did you be so merciful to me? Because I had no qualification. That is his humility. Through humility also you can attract mercy. He is saying that I was born in a demoniac family. I was born to Hiranyakashipu. Here he is describing in this verse. So even the goddess Lakshmi or the Brahmas and the great Devatas, how they can't get your mercy and they can't get your darshan. But I am just a 5-year-old boy who is born in a demoniac family, and you came to protect me, you showed your mercy. So that is the another, we will see that how humility attracts the mercy. Then we see in the prayers of Bali Maharaj. You know who is Bali Maharaj? Bali Maharaj and Vaman Dev. So after Prahlad Maharaj's grandson was Bali Maharaj. So when Bali Maharaj was defeated by Vaman Dev, Bali Maharaj says that what a wonderful effect there is even attempting to offer obeisance, respectful obeisances to you. I merely endeavor to offer your obeisances, but nothing but attempt was successful as those of your devotees. The causeless mercy you have shown to me, a fallen demon, was never achieved even by the demigods or the leaders of various planets. Again, here Bali Maharaj is showing humility. So, first of all, to get mercy is humbleness. Like some days back, I gave a lecture on humility. How Sanatan Goswami, Rup Goswami received mercy from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was utter humility. And then we have this very beautiful, Srila Prabhupada would quote this verse. If you search Prabhupada lectures and books, he would quote this verse a lot. And in fact, this was the chapter he last translated. After that, he left his body. The 10th canto, the Brahma Vimohan Leela, where he is translating these prayers. Tattenukampa susamekshamano munjanamevatmaritam vipakam redvagvapurver vidadan namaste jivetayo muktipade sadaya bhag. So, who is qualified? So he said that who will inherit the kingdom of God? Like suppose if you are born to a rich father, if he has a lot of property or assets, then you will inherit. Okay? Nobody else can, claim. Some other person cannot claim and go to the rich person, now give me the property. It's not possible. Only the son is the eligible. So here, so who is eligible for Krishna's mercy? Tatte anukampa. Anukampa also there is. This is the fourth word. So first is daya, then next is kripa, then third is karuna, and third is anukampa. Tatte anukampa. Anukampa also means, so 4 words till now we discuss for mercy. You will remember? 4 words. First is daya. Next is kripa. Third is karuna. And fourth is Anukampa. So these are there are many other words also, but these are very prominent words, because Sanskrit, for one word, there are so many, for one, this thing, they have so many words. So what Brahmaji says, my dear Lord, one who has earnestly waited for you, so patience. So here Brahma is saying that one who is patience, has patience, that one day Krishna will be merciful to me. Okay? That patience you should have. Otherwise people lose their patience many times, right? So you say, oh, 20 years, 30 years I am practicing, but still nothing is happening. So then you are not qualified. You should have patience. So what happened? There is one uh, incident of what is it? Mahaprakash Leela. It is called as Mahaprakash Leela. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Mahaprakash Leela. So Mukunda, he was a good singer, of course, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was little angry with him, because he used to also go and discuss philosophy with the Mayavadis, the Brahmavadis, So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't like it. So in Mahaprakash Leela, he called all the devotees and gave them mercy, but he didn't call Mukunda. And Mukunda was very sorrowful, crying in the corner. Oh, Mahaprabhu is not calling me. Then somehow Srivas Thakur, because Srivas Thakur was, he asked Mahaprabhu, oh Mahaprabhu, why didn't you call Mukunda? Mukunda is your so nice devotee. You should call him. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard his name, Mukunda, he's a rascal. I don't want to see him. This man, he comes when he's with me here, he offers me flower. But when he goes to these Mayavadis, he take a stick and beat me on my head. So, suppose somebody like, in Guyana also you will have this Chinmanan mission. You heard about Chinmanan mission? So they say that I am God. You have to merge in God. So that philosophy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and our Vaishnava completely reject it. We may, not be so, interested in Abrahamic religion, but the main Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy is to, go against these Mayavadis. Why they are called Mayavadis? Because they think I can become God. So that is the biggest Maya. Some attraction to woman, that is also Maya. But if one thinks that I can become God, that is the biggest Maya. So that's why they are called as Mayavadis. So, what I was saying? So Brahmaji, Lord Brahma is saying, the patience is another one who has patience, then he can get the mercy of Lord. Tatte anukampa susamiksham bhunjavatma 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 namaste. So one rit by words, rit means by body, vak means by your words, and vapu. So rit means mind, words, and vapu. Vapu means your body. You have to keep serving. So in this way, one can receive mercy. So we have 10 minutes left. So I want to, there is one very important, I want to narrate Chaitanya Charitamrita. That story, so there was one devotee called as Vasudeva Datta. Okay. So Vasudeva Datta was so merciful I will quote his exact verse. Where is it? Okay. So when he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so that time he says, Jivera dukha dekhi mora hridaya vidare. Sarva jivera papa prabhu deha mora shira. So he's saying Jivera dukha. Actually, he says that when I see people suffering in this world, mora hridaya vidare, my heart breaks. Your heart breaks? No. Huh? You're happy. Generally. So, generally what happens is that our happiness depends on others' misery. So, in this world, we see that our happiness is relative. If you are happy, means it is at the cost of somebody's happiness. So, your happiness is somebody's pain. That is the rule, because somewhere it has to balance, right? So suppose if you feel happy, that means somebody else is suffering. That is what is our a normal person. So he thinks that, oh, this person is such a miserable, I am in as a much better position. So then he gets puffed up and he becomes arrogant, isn't it? You will see that why you are humble? You are humble? Are you humble? No. None. You think you are very great? Okay. So the thing is that, but not so proud, like there are some, you must have seen more arrogant people. So we may think, okay, I am arrogant, but there are more arrogant people than me. So your arrogance is according to your position. But if your arrogance go beyond your position, then you will be humiliated. Am I true? Am I saying right? So sometimes we go beyond our limit and then we get humiliated. So we should always, you may show your arrogance, but within the limit, then you will not be in trouble. But a Vaishnava, a Krishna's devotee, has no arrogance. It's better not to have any or arrogance, because we should not, because whatever we have is actually Krishna's mercy. So we should not have any arrogance. A foolish person will think that, oh, I am so much qualified and my arrogance is justified. No. We are small, infinitesimal soul, so minute. So there should be no arrogance. We are just a small, tiny dust. But here, Vasudev Ghosh is saying that when I see others, so that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur also writes a song. He says, Ami tomar dukher dukhi, sukher sukhi. So he's saying, I am happy when you are happy, sukher sukhi, dukher dukhi. When you are unhappy, I become unhappy. That is the quality. Prabhupada, all these great Vaishnavas, they have so much compassion. So they are not worried about their own happiness, their own comforts. They are worried about the living entity. So similarly here, Vasudev Datta, he says that, now what you do, Sarva Jivera Pap, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are Krishna, give me everybody's sin. You think because of the sins they are suffering, right? We are all suffering because of our sin. So Vasudev Datta is saying that, okay, their sin, these people's sin is the cause of their suffering. Okay, give all that their sins, I will take it. And Morashire, give me on my head. जीवेर पाप लेना मोई करू नरक भोग. He says, I alone, I will go to the hell. I will burn in hell. I will take all people. But please, sakala jivera prabhu guchaya bhavarog. Please remove all their disease, bhavarog. The biggest disease is that I am this body, thinking that the arrogance is the biggest disease according to scriptures. तुम्हारे विचार नाही तुम्ही सकल. So then when he hears this, that you give me sin, and he embraced, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gets so emotional that he embraced Vasudev Datta and says, तुम्हार विचित्र नहीं, तुम्ही तो साक्षात प्रहलाद, you are Prahlad, you have come, you Vasudev Datta, you have taken, तुम्हारो ऊपर Krishna संपूर्ण प्रसाद. He said, and you have full mercy. So one way to attract mercy is to be compassionate on others. Krishna is satya kare e मागे भृत्य, भृत्यवांचा पूर्ति विष्णु विनु nahi tara कृत्य. Krishna's only one activity. Krishna say satya kare. So he makes, if a devotee says something, Krishna has to fulfill it. E मागे भृत्य, भृत्यवांचा पूर्ति विनु nahi tara. So Krishna is only, what he is doing is only fulfilling the desire. He doesn't do anything else. He only fulfills Krishna's desire. ब्रह्मांड जेवर तुम्ही वांछित निस्तार, विना पाप भोगे होबे सब उद्धार. So he said, you don't have to worry, you don't have to take sins of all these sinful people. Because you desired, they are all liberated. So it is said that when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced Vasudev Datta, those souls, 5,539 years before, all the souls, they got liberation in this world. So what we are in the new souls, okay? So by chanting holy name, we'll also get liberation. Asamarth nahi Krishna, dhare sarva bal. So he says, for Krishna to liberate this earth is not a big deal. Because this earth is like a small mustard seed in a bag of mustard seed. Have you counted mustard seed in a bag? No. So, if one mustard seed goes waste, does we cry? Suppose you bring a packet of mustard seed and one mustard seed fall off. You run after it. It's like that. So, one universe is like a mustard seed for Krishna. So, one universe getting destroyed or liberated, it doesn't make sense. And this example Krishna gives, and he compares Jesus Christ, So, here he says Vasudev Datta was more merciful than Jesus Christ, So, here we see that Jesus Christ said, okay, take his sin. But of course, we don't consider their theory of soul and God very perfect. They have flaw in their philosophy or their ideology. But even if, for the sake of argument, Jesus Christ said that I take all the sin, and what he will die for the sin. But here Vasudev Datta is ready to go to hell. For he is not die is a different, But after dying, you may go to heaven, right? And enjoy. But here Vasudev Datta saying that I will eternally go to hell for all their sins. So Prabhupada used to quote this Vasudev Datta and preach to the Christian world that Vasudev Datta, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is more merciful. So this way, Ek Audumbira Vriksha Lage Koti Phala. So we have time up, it is 4 o'clock. So I want to, this conversation is very beautiful, but ultimately we will end here, and we saw what is mercy. Maybe next time when I get again, we can elaborate more on this. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Chan 𝒂𝒚 Janavitata-vani Jagamanaloba
Janavitata-vani Jagamanaloba
Janavitata-vani Jagamanaloba
Janavitata-vani Jagamanaloba 𝒂𝒚 𝑺𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 𝒂𝒚
Arati ko Ilya Brahma Hari Devagani
Arati Korea Brahma Hari Devagani
Narari Hari Kore Amaradulaya
Narari Hari Kore Chamaradulaya
Sanjaya Mukunda Bhajo Oshe Arigaya
Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Kusharigaya
Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala
Shanka Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala
Nanduyame Ranga Baje Ramaharasala
Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasala
Nanduyame Ranga Baje Paramarasala
Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasala
Kwate Chandravini Varana Ujala
Baho Kote Chandrajini Varana Ujala
Deshe Banamala Ore Janamala
Kaladesh Vanamala Kore Jalamala
Shiva Sukhanarada Premi Garadara
Shiva Shukana Radha Primigaragara
Akati Vinorariki Gorara Sampara
Akati Vinuradiki Gorara Sampara
Akati Vinorariki Gorara Sampara
Akati Vinuradiki Gorara Sampara
Kiva Jayo Jaya Gaura Chane आरती का शोभा
𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 𝑳𝒐𝒗𝒆 आरती का शोभा
ज्ञान विधाता बने जगमनलोभा
ज्ञाना विधाता बने जगमनलोभा
मारो मारो बाजे शंका बाजे
शंका बाजे घंट बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे
शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मारो 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 बाजे
शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे
मारो 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 बाजे
माधुर 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 बाजे
मारो 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 बाजे
माधुर 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 बाजे
मारो 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 बाजे
माधुर 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 बाजे
शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे मारो 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 बाजे
शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल
Tagore Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
नमो विष्णु पदाय कृष्ण प्रसाय पुताले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिरे
Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prastaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Iti Namine.
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachayane Nivasesha Sunyavani Pasatyari Shatarani
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavani Pashatyari Shatarine
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasari Gaurava
Jai Shri Krishna
Jai
Chaitanya
Jai Shri
Prabhu
Prabhupada
Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaurava Kavinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shivasari Gaura
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakavinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakavinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakavinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Everybody
Hare
please stand loudly. Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Jai Gaura Premanande, Jai Sri Sai Chaitanya ki Jai.
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Bolo, bolo. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Bolo, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Vishnupada Param 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 ₂ 𝑺𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 Vaishnava Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai Vishnupada Param 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 ₂ Vaishnava Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Gudi Vaishnava Vrinda ki
Namachar Hirag Prem So Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasari Shri Gaur Bhakta Vrind ki jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Girita Govardhan ki jai Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai Mathura Dham ki jai Ganga Maya ki jai Yamuna Maya ki jai Tulsi Devi ki jai Bhakti Devi ki jai Samaveda Bhakta Vrind ki jai Shri Shri Nitai Chaitanya Chandra ki jai Krishna Balaram ki jai Gaur Nitai ki jai Har Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maya ki jai His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glorious assembly devotees, all glorious assembly devotees, all glorious assembly devotees, All glories to Shri Shri Guru Shri Gauranga.
Namaste Narasingaya. Namaste Narasingaya. Pranadaladayane. Jagadish की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय।